Hi everyone, let's paint together today this beautiful Sacral Chakra or Svadhisthana mandala. It is 6 petals flower with silver crescent showing like symbolizing the water, so we will try to create this, or this is my interpretation anyway. So I'm starting with this beautiful orange flame DecoArt. All materials will be in description. All marks already made, every 30 degrees and 1 centimeters. And I don't remember if I said it's 15 centimeters or 6 inches size mandala. So we are moving paint a little bit with a thin tool just to make nice surface. And moving forward with beautiful fresh mango color. It's amazing. So I will try to do like my interpretation with all these orange beautiful flowers colors. And you see with these particular sizes you can place dots on the lines. It's working particularly with these sizes. And just remember, leave some space between, so our paint not mixed with each other and nice dots can be created, and its end results will be nice and beautiful, separated. Next color will be bright orange, and this time we are placing dots between previous row of dots, and you see again with these particular sizes you're placing between the lines also. We will use this space later on, so don't worry, this is too much space or whatever. Don't try to push too much, because if you're not sure yet, obviously you can do whatever you want, but if you're not sure yet, you can easily mix dots if they're too close to each other. Just move your time, don't take your time, don't move too fast, don't rush yourself. And with 5mm tools we are moving forward again. We're coming back to our first orange flame color. If I forgot to say the first one, it's orange flame, so bright and beautiful. And again you see we are placing on a top of lines, and this row kind of on top of lines and this circle row, and a little bit between the previous row of dots. And it works nicely, and you can leave technically like that, but I decided to make small tails between previous rows. So you need a thin tool, 1/2 millimeter or 1mm, and just move paint carefully between previous row. And one more tip, if you're not sure yet, you don't want to mess these nice dots already, just wait until previous row dried out and next row place after that. In this case, if something go wrong, you just easily fix it. So moving forward, and now I want to create this silver crescent, and I'm using Art Creation 3D Drops Pearl Silver. So I'm placing one big enough, and the next one I'm moving smaller, smaller and smaller. And this mark, as you see, I'm moving along this circle that I made before and staying on this line. So, and doing these lines now this side the same way, smaller, smaller and smaller, And technically I'm stopping when a 180 degrees. So half of it our mandala, half our circle. And to balance this out, because it's kind of weird if we leave it like that, so I decided to go with the same way, but making with a warm orange, 30 drops, also art creation, and just move the same way. If you see any bubbles, just remove it with needle. And I'm moving forward the same way, smaller, 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 and smaller. I'm not counting dots. Maybe if it's handy for you, just do this. Just count dots. I'm just moving forward the same way, smaller, smaller, smaller from the center. Just moving with my inspiration. And so this way we kind of balance this circle. Yeah, definitely it will be visible, but this is the main the main reason, because it's kind of we're trying to create not just mandala but sacral chakra mandala. So we're passing one line, one circle, and on the next one we are making big dot with pigeon cream, DecoArt. And as you see, I'm making like this shape of drop with tail towards the center with 1 millimeter tool and moving like that. So I'm passing also one line because I need to create 6 flowers, 6 petals of sacral chakra. So I'm definitely moving. Obviously I did calculate this before I started, but with these 30-degree lines, obviously I need to pass one and do next one. If it's not enough paint, just add more with the same tool and move forward. Sorry if you can hear noise, it's so windy today where I'm located, so I'm trying to work with this. Be with me. Finishly, as this tool is without size, but I think it's around 3.5 maybe millimeters. So I'm doing one big dot on a line and a line and row, as you see. And coming back with the same tool, do a little bit smaller one close to over the dot. But you can see on the video how it's placing. So first one a little bit bigger because I come back a couple of times, and two a little bit smaller. And after that, with 1 millimeter tool, I'm moving with the same paint. This is a fresh mango. All information will be in the description. And I'm making like dots around. You can see on the video. It's handy, and in this case, with this size, you're not like jumping between. It's making a nice flow of dots. So next, I'm coming back to peach and cream color, and I'm making strokes with between middle or small size brush, and I'm starting on the top of this, now the base of our flower, and carefully moving around. Again, if you are not sure yet, just wait until everything dry out, and after that you can easily like remove if everything happened, or you'll be just like more confident in your moves. I don't think we ever doing any mistakes in painting. It's just experience or inspiration. And as you see, I'm making these petals. I'm not connecting them on the top. I want to leave some space like that, close enough but not connected. with your pace, just move around. I'm coming back and maybe a couple of times if I don't like how it looks like, and making this line on the top of a stroke, so you're just making visible like how much paint actually on the strokes, so it's making like it's more visible and giving a little bit nicer view. Fresh mango. Now starting like 5 millimeters lower, and the same way I'm moving around. So what I don't like in these situations with these flowers, I'm putting next stroke like close enough to avoid like black lines between. So maybe this way you will be sometimes, especially at the end of the stroke, on the top of previous one, but don't worry about that. Just carefully move around. Don't rush yourself until, if you're not sure, again, just wait until previous row dry out and start after that. It's literally done 20-30 minutes maybe. And finishing. Next petals, like small tiny ones, I'm doing with bright orange, and I'm using the same brush. You may choose a little bit smaller brush, but you can definitely play with the same one. And I'm starting this on the top of flowers. I'm making like small petals like that, and I'm just literally pressing and releasing. I'm not going down with this. So I'm making like small ones on the top of flower. And you see, I'm not trying to put anything on the top. So just light small petals. This way we are playing with this space on the top of our flower, but at the same time it's giving another vibe. So I'm not using this because it's given just another. I'm not just working because of space. I'm literally like this effect. So next one, we are coming back to our orange flame. The same brush. I'm starting like on the top, like almost on a borderline, like maybe 55 millimeters from the edge, and moving around. So pressing down, making a little bit wider stroke. You can take a bigger brush for this one, like normal, like middle-sized brush. I'm playing with the same one. And this way you see I'm combining this way these small petals we just made and this flower, and now it's part of the flower and it's working together, so it's kind of giving another vibe to the flower and to our pattern, definitely. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Never thought that only orange colors may give such beautiful effect. in description all materials, so you can check the name of paint. And this time I'm doing small petals, no, not small, but smaller petals around with cadmium orange. And as you see, I'm starting like 1 centimeter from the edge of mandala, or between the lines, between the circle rows that we made with marks. And this time I'm looking literally how to place between flowers. You see, I don't want to try to touch them. I'm trying to work with the space between flowers, but not place this on the top of each other. So I'm definitely trying to avoid this and leave a little bit black color between flowers this time. So this way flowers will be separated after each other. Don't worry if it's too close, just make it your custom paint. I'm just giving like advice, but obviously you're playing with your particular paint and mandala. And this small, not too small actually, dots I'm making with fresh mango. It's really nice color, not yellow, not orange, something between, but it's working nicely with our palette. And just plain, just simple. You just leave it like to dry out, don't rush with anything. So I leave it like dry out constantly, and I'm showing you how you can make more visible your dots. So coming back with the same color when everything dry out, and the same tool or smaller, and literally making another layer of paint on the top. Obviously you need to be careful. Obviously you don't need to mess this, so everything's created, but you literally this way can add volume and makes your dots to pop out from the surface. And obviously you can do the same with the big ones. And I'm showing you now how you can literally add more paint and make small tails the same way as we did before. One after each other. So as you see, differently it's making effect. With our 3D drops, a warm orange, I'm making 3 dots like separate from each other, and literally with needle I'm making more small tails. I don't want to make it too close to each other to not mix them, so make some space. And making this, you can think in like flowers, or maybe it's bushes, I don't know. Just nice small details between flowers. Sometimes you can find tools the same way, like literally really tiny one, so you can use tools. Just look at what exactly available for you. I'm literally making this with a needle that I took from another my crafting. And finishing. I want to add also small seal rounds on the bottom to combine all colors. And big drops with warm orange on this base that we did before. And again, with a needle I'm making small, like tiny tail to double down on this shape of drop. We don't have too much flowers, so you can literally place all of them and make tails. Definitely if you got like 12 or more, it's a little bit more difficult, but they're not dry out yet, so with 6-1 we can move a little bit faster. And with this silver one, we're making like not a big dot on the bottom of this dot, orange dot, and make small tails. And as I said, on the bottom of that one flower that we made before. Again, be careful to not mix these dots all together until it's dry out. So again, if you're not sure, wait until it's dry out and move forward. And this way we introducing more silver in our paint, and this is symbolizing water. And Sacral Chakra, it is about water, it is about creation, and it is about creation of everything. So it's kind of makes sense. And orange dots between petals, and on the top of this orange dot that we made. So this actually given like nice finish, little dot to our paint, and it's beautiful. Hope you enjoy this paint, hope you enjoy the process, enjoy your mandala paint, and enjoy Sacral Chakra walking, and see you on next video. Bye.